Welcome, you absolute legends. I am Former Phrase, I am Pete, I am back, and today I'm going to talk about my 10 niche fragrances that I'm going to wear this spring for 2022. One honourable mention, and as always, I'm just going to crack straight on into it. So, my honourable mention, and the only reason I've put this in honourable mention is because I've got another one from this house in the top 10 list. So, this is Tom Ford, Mandarino de Amalfi Acqua. Now, this one is a very fresh fragrance. It doesn't perform massively well, but oh god, it smells like if you've been to the beach and it's very fresh, very clean in the air. This one definitely will make you feel very chilled, very relaxed. Lots of citrus in this. Again, it's a really clean, easy fragrance to have. So, but there's another Tom Ford in here, so that's why I've put it as an honourable mention. But otherwise, it's a cracking fragrance. Late spring, coming into summer. This one I will definitely be rocking the hell out of. So that's my first honourable mention. Okay, let's smash on into the top 10. And number 10 is one of Ash's favourite fragrances from Gen Sense. It's Bond number 9, Bleecker Street. Now, he'll be pretty disappointed in me because it's not as high as it was. But it's a clean, fresh fragrance, but with a hint of blueberry in it. This one, it's an average performer, but again, the scent itself is fantastic. It's a beautiful, simple fragrance. Bond number 9 has done some really good fragrances over the years, and this is one of the nicer ones. This one definitely gets the job done. It can work in the cooler weather or the slightly warm weather, so this is quite a versatile fragrance for spring. So that's number 10, Bond number 9, Bleecker Street. Number 8, this is from the house of Creed, and everyone might go, ooh, it's like Silver Mountain Water. No, I've gone a bit classier than that. It's Royal Mayfair. Now, this one, again, it's a little bit more punchy in the air, especially good for the cooler days of spring, like now, where it's still a little bit miserable outside, and you're just thinking, oh, I just don't want to wear something too over the top, but this has got enough punch on it that will get you the job done. That's actually a good sillage, and it certainly performs decently well. You get 8 hours out of this one. So this is Royal Mayfair from Creed, which is a beautiful fragrance. Number 9. God, I don't even know how to count. How rubbish am I? So number 8, this is. And this is only a recent addition. It's from Goldfields and Banks. It's Pacific Rock Moss. Again, this is more for the later spring when it's starting to get warmed up. But, oh my God, it's just salty, fresh, aquatic beautifulness. It smells a little tiny bit of the sea, but my God, it smells incredible. So this one, again, later in the spring when it starts to warm up a bit more, I will definitely be rocking with this bad boy. This is Pacific Rock Moss from Goldfield and Banks. It's a cracking fragrance. Number 8. Now, number 7. This one, again, it's a slightly unusual one because when you talk about the category of memo, most people talk about the leather fragrances, and yeah, quite rightly so, like African leather, Irish leather, Moroccan leather. There's some cracking ones in there, but no one talks about Moon Fever. This one again is a real fresh fragrance. It's really clean, really easy to wear, performs really well actually for a fresh fragrance. I get a good 8 to 9 hours out of this. So again, it can be office friendly. It can be pretty much use it as however you wish. Great fragrance, and but the only thing I can say, all of this is down point is they are expensive. They are not cheap fragrances, but this one definitely gets the job done for me. So that's Moon Fever by Memo, my number 7. Number 6. Now we're going for a bit of a powerhouse now, and when you want to have a powerhouse and you want to just smell really, really nice and fresh, Mancera Oud Lemon Mint will definitely get the job done. This is the older batch because the new batch has magnetic tops. But my God, there's a subtle hint of oud in it. It's not over the top oud. And then the lemon and mint just really rock it straight off. But then it goes slightly darker into the oud bit. Really nice fragrance. Again, I get 12 plus hours out of this. Again, for the price point for what you're paying, it's a blooming good fragrance. Normally it costs about 70, 80 quid. So for the price point, for the performance, for the fact that it's a really unique scent, works for me. I really like it. You can work it cooler days. I think it's probably better than the warmer days. But again, because it's got that citrus up top, it's really nice. So that's my number 6, Mancera Oud Lemon Mint. Right, to minute number 5. Number 5 is a kind of unusual one, and I'll tell you why. It's from the house of Penhaligons, which I really like. It's the tragedy of Lord George. Now, again, as I can tell, I love the caps, but this one's got brandy, vanilla, and soapiness. But again, it's not overpowering with the brandy. The vanilla in here is very subtle, and again, the soapiness, it comes through really nicely. So the brandy does the top notes of it, gives it a nice nuance. Again, it can be worn all throughout the spring season. So again, this is a really useful fragrance to have, especially if you want to smell a little bit more classy and luxurious. This one will definitely get your job done. It says Penhaligons, the tragedy of Lord George. All right, number 4, and this is why the other one, the other Tom Ford went out, and because I think this fragrance is a better for springtime than it is any other time. I've already done a full review of this one. It's Tom Ford. It's effing fabulous, and my God, yes, you're right. It's effing fabulous. Oh, wrong way. It's clean. It's fresh. It's slightly powdery. It works really well. Again, it's not over the top for you, and again, you are spending a little bit more money, but if you get a bigger bottle, I guarantee you'll be loving this. And like he says, it's effing fabulous, and I can't disagree with this. It's an amazing scent. Go check out my full review of this one. Amazing. Tom Ford, effing fabulous. It's number 4. Now, number 3. Now, this one is a usual suspect in most people's list, and for good reason. It's a massive compliment getter, and it's a monster of a fragrance. It's Parfums de Layton. Again, it's very sweet. There's nothing here offensive. It's a compliment machine. It lasts bloody hours. When I did it the other day, it was lasting about 12 plus hours. And I mean, I think even in the hot heat, this thing will just go like a beast. Again, I've got to do 4 reviews of so many fragrances. It's unreal. But yeah, it's a classic fragrance. You're never going to go wrong with Parfums de Marly, especially on performance, especially on price, and always go for the bigger bottles. That's one thing I will say. Get the bigger bottles, because for like 30, 40 quid more, you get like another 50 mils. Well worth it. So that's my number 3, Parfums de Marly Layton. Sounds like I'm a bit of Jamaican there, didn't I? Number 2. Now this one's a spicy little nuance, but it's still got a class to it. It's from MFK. It's Amyris Homme, and oh my God, it's just a gorgeous scent. The atomizers are amazing on these. But yeah, it's got a slight spice in it, but really classy, easy to wear fragrance. If you're going for something like a wedding in spring, or going to an uptype, a formal event, this one will definitely have you covered. It's amazing fragrance. I just love this fragrance. So again, if you want a cracking fragrance that's going to smell amazing this springtime, and you have the money, this one will definitely get you going. That's MFK Amyris Homme. Which brings me to the magical number 1. And this one, I've talked about it a few times, but I've not done the full review of this one yet. But trust me, it will be coming. It's from Kilian. It's Bamboo Harmony, and I love this fragrance because it's just so chilled out. Even if it's on a warm day, this is going to get the job done. It reminds me, like I say, of Mont Blanc Star Walker, or if you look at Gucci Pour Homme 2, there's the similarities to that. Very chilled, a little bit of tea in it, beautiful fragrance. Oh, it's just, if you're ever stressed out and you just put something like this, or like Mont Blanc Star Walker, or like say Gucci Pour Homme 2, if you're lucky to have it like I am, these will just make it and just chill out, because it's an amazing fragrance. So that's my number 1, Bamboo Harmony by Kilian. So there you go. Right, so there you have it, my 10 niche fragrances that I'll be wearing mostly in spring 2022. I haven't got a bonus one because I'm running out of how many niche fragrances I've got, because I've only been collecting for about 7 months, so I've not got as much as I normally would have. But my scent of the day, I decided to go with this bad boy. It's the new one from Hugo Boss, the Scent La Parfum. Really nice fragrance. I've done a full review of this one, and it's amazing. It's classy, it's woodsy, it's got the maninka in it, which works amazing. So that was my scent of the day. So let me know in the comments what your scent of the day is and what niche fragrances you'll be wearing this spring. As always, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, I'm Film with Fragrances. If you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please hit the comments up. And as always, you absolute legends, smell amazing. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.